Good morning, I'm Councillor Glen and this is my weekly update for Saturday, May 31st. This morning I am at Eaglehead Park in the Potter's Quay neighbourhood. Now, last week I was at the Stormwater Pond up in Jackson Trails and I talked about Feed Mill Creek. Well, Eaglehead Park backs onto Feed Mill Creek, so we're a little further west along the creek. And if you want to come and check out Eaglehead Park, it's you can access it from Eaglehead Street or Eaglehead Crescent, which is off of Kimpton, or there's a path that goes out to Samantha Eastop as well that you can connect to. Anyhow, lots of places in our neighborhood to explore. Another rainy, cool, gray weekend though, so I hope that doesn't dampen any of your plans. Next week we are really hoping for good weather because we are 1 week away from June 7th and the annual Welcome to Stittsville Multicultural Festival. This is shaping up to be a great day. We've got dozens and dozens of performers, of exhibitors, of food vendors, all sorts of activity happening at Village Square Park, which is at Stittsville, Maine and Abbott, from noon to 4 next Saturday, June the 7th. It's completely free and there's prizes even and stuff for all ages. So please come out and join us on the 7th. We do need a few more volunteers. So if you'd like to help us out, send me a message. You could help out during the event or before the event or after the event. It doesn't have to be for the whole time. If you can spare an hour, if you can spare 4 hours, anything would be really helpful. So hope to see you there. I did want to mention some of the sponsors, local organizations who are making this possible. Hopefully I get them all here. Bush Taka, Orr Motors, Jamil Insurance, Hall of Fades, Home Hardware, Four Seasons Pool and Spa, Mulkins Maine Dental, Carroll Traversy, Coldwell Banker, Costco Wholesale, and the Tudor Doctor. So thank you to all those organizations. Okay, we had another big event this week. On Tuesday, it's our annual. It was our annual Stitzville Volunteer Awards. We recognized dozens of nominees in 6 different categories for contributions they've made to the community as a volunteer, and there were 6 award recipients. So let me go through them for you. Teresa Caudry was the recipient of the Roger Griffith Memorial Citizen of the Year Award. Kennedy Turcott was the recipient of the John Curry Memorial Youth Citizen of the Year. Marion Mossman was the Senior of the Year. Tanya Doran, Teacher of the Year. The Whittable family was named as the Group of the Year, and Lion Hearts was the Business of the Year. So a huge thank you and congratulations to all of the nominees and recipients. And you can see the full list plus photos on my website at glengower.ca/volunteer. Some other things going on. This week a city committee approved a pilot project for alcohol in city parks. Now it's not at all parks at all, but what the pilot is it allows councillors to pick one park to trial a pilot project this year. I haven't had a lot of interest or requests at all from residents about doing this, but I wanted to throw it out there to residents to see if you have any thoughts. Is this something you'd like to see at one of your local parks? Which parks? Or maybe you would not. Either way, you can send me a note and let me know what you think, and if we do see a significant amount of interest, we'll do a little bit of more formal consultation and engagement before we go ahead with anything. City also is moving towards what's called an administrative payment system for parking tickets. So if you're someone who's received a parking ticket in the past and gone to contest that ticket, previously you would have had to go through a provincial offences court. This new system goes through a different city process with an independent adjudicator, and it's designed to take these parking ticket cases out of the provincial offences court so that the provincial offences court can focus on more significant matters. For example, that's the court that deals with vicious dog bites, and they're really backed up. So if we can get some of the lower priority things like parking tickets out of there, it could be a way to speed up the process on other things. So that's a good thing. I've got more information on my website, but just wanted you to be aware, because you will see the information on the parking tickets changing, and it's for parking to start with, and it'll apply soon to the red light cameras and the automated speed enforcement cameras as well. So more to come on that. We have a number of development meetings coming up in the next few weeks. On Monday, we're going to be doing another meeting at the library for the Stittsville North expansion land, which, as I've said before, probably should have been called Timbermere West, because it's along Hazeldean Road just west of Timbermere. That's at the library on Monday night. On Wednesday, we're doing an info meeting for neighbors near 1883 Stittsville, Maine, where Mattamy wants to do a well, it's not a low-rise, it's a stacked townhome development at Stittsville, Maine and Parade. So that's on Wednesday. The week after that, we're going to be doing a information meeting about a proposed hotel and indoor aquatic center that's being proposed in the Connections neighborhood on Palladium. And then we've had all sorts of information about changes to Ottawa's urban boundary and expansion of the urban boundary, and I'll be writing some more about that this week, most likely. All of this information and the dates and times and registration for these meetings is on my website at glengower.ca/development. So check that out for more information. Ottawa Police wrapped up their Road Safety Week. The last couple weeks they've handed out just about 1,000 infraction notices, tickets, charges, and so on for dangerous driving. So thanks to Ottawa Police for your attention there. You can report dangerous driving by going to ottawapolice.ca/report. And this week, Ottawa Fire is kicking off their annual Wake Up campaign, and it's a campaign to make sure that people have working smoke detectors. So you might be getting a knock on your door from Ottawa Fire, and they're there to help you test your smoke detector, but it's a great reminder to do that test on your own. Make sure the batteries are connected, make sure your smoke detector hasn't expired, because they do have a lifespan, and a good idea to pay attention to that for your own safety. I'll wrap it up with some updates on upcoming community events. You can see a full list at glengower.ca/events and all the information about these activities. There's a few garage sales this morning. I hope they don't get washed out. And I'll be over at Crossway Park later on at noon to 2. The neighbors there are doing a bit of a community get-together at Crossway Terrace. And so we're going to bring our municipal table there and chat with residents noon to 2 at Crossway Park in Connections. Tomorrow, really big day, Art in the Park, the Stittsville Village Association's annual event in memory of Doug Sutherland. It's a Village Square Park starting at 9 a.m. at the same time as the weekly market, and there's just going to be a ton of stuff happening. It's always a great event, Art in the Park, lots of creativity on display. Tomorrow from noon to 2, Center 33 is doing a flag raising and other fun activities to kick off Pride Month. So Center 33 is over in Canada. I'm looking forward to that one. June 12th, we are hosting an emergency preparedness workshop in conjunction with the Red Cross. So you can register for that on my website. And tomorrow is the start of Let's Bike Month. So go to letsbike.ca to sign up. And you can join my team too, Team Stitzville, and all month long you track any of your bike rides for the chance to win some great prizes from EnviroCenter and the many sponsors. A great monthly event to encourage people to get out on their bikes, and some advocacy around safety and accessibility for cycling as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And we've got some events in Stittsville coming up, including our annual family bike ride later in the month. So hope to see some of you for that. Two things to wrap up. One, congrats and good luck to Greg McPherson from Stittsville. He is in the midst of his 24-hour, 100-kilometer walk across Ottawa. He's going to be in every single ward. It started yesterday at noon in Canada, and it'll wrap up today at noon downtown at Majors Hill Park. And he's doing it to raise awareness for mental health and addiction support. And a great reminder from Greg as he walks across the entire city is mental health and addiction is an issue that affects every single community in Ottawa, from downtown to the suburbs to the rural areas, and it affects us here in Stittsville. So thank you, Greg, for raising awareness for that. And a congratulations to Erica Wiebe, Stittsville's own Erica Wiebe, who was inducted this week into the Ottawa Sport Hall of Fame. She's had many accomplishments on the world stage as a Canadian wrestler, including that memorable gold medal at the Olympics a few years back. So congrats, Erica. All right, that's it for me. I hope you have a great weekend and a great week ahead. Maybe I'll see you out at one of the events in the community soon. Take care and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.